My boss told me to clock out if I wasn't working, so I did. Exactly. I worked at a small manufacturing company for about 3 years. Nothing fancy, just assembly work. Hourly pay. Like most places, we had to clock in and clock out using a digital time system. The thing is, everyone showed up about 10, 15 minutes early. Not because we had to, but because if you didn't, you'd fall behind immediately. You'd turn on your station, prep materials, check orders, get everything ready so when your shift officially started, you could actually work. None of that time was paid. It was just expected. One day, my manager pulled me aside and said I had clocked in 2 minutes early the day before. 2 minutes. He told me if you're not working, don't clock in. We don't pay people to stand around. I said, okay. From that day forward, I followed his instruction exactly. I stopped coming early. I walked in right at my scheduled start time. Then I clocked in. Then I started setting up my station, which took about 10 minutes. During those 10 minutes, I wasn't producing anything. Orders backed up. My numbers dropped. At the end of the week, my manager called me into his office again. He asked why my productivity had suddenly fallen. I told him the truth. I'm clocking in exactly when my shift starts, like you told me. He didn't like that answer. He said I should be ready to work at my start time. I asked him, so you want me to set up before I clock in? He paused because he knew what that meant. Working off the clock. He told me just be ready. I said, I am. As soon as I'm on the clock, I start getting ready. This went on for about 2 weeks. My numbers stayed lower. Not because I was slow, because I wasn't working for free anymore. Eventually, something unexpected happened. Corporate visited. They reviewed productivity metrics across shifts. They noticed our team's output had dropped slightly. They started asking questions, not just to managers, to workers too. When they asked me, I explained the exact process. Clock in, then set up, then work. They asked how long setup took. I told them the truth. About 10, 15 minutes. They asked if we were paid for that time. I said no. 2 weeks later, everything changed. They updated the policy. Everyone was now required to clock in before setup. Setup time was officially considered part of the job. Paid. My manager never brought up those 2 minutes again. The funny part is, he thought he was saving the company money by enforcing the rule. Instead, it made corporate realize they had been getting hundreds of unpaid labor hours every month, all because he didn't want to pay me for 2 extra minutes.